Racing. Just gonna roll a few. I've got some cars I need to get out of the way. We got a couple of racers coming in to test some cars, so just doing some housekeeping really. Then I'm gonna get back to boxing up cars. Some are gifts, some are not, some are, well, just to see what I got. So these are my first two Fairmonts that I have been working on. Just kind of seeing where some are at. So 2071 by the first one. What's up, Larry? A couple of updates. And I'm not the only one that thinks this, so don't feel bad if you thought it and haven't said anything. What's up, Clay? At the end of Mile High, it's a little rough on this right-hand side, which will kick the cars back. So I'm just going to start putting in a microfiber, you know, to break up the rolling at the end here. Kind of soften the blow, you know. So I got a 2068 out of this guy. Interesting. Not enough to, I don't even think get into B-sides for this rank, but you gotta roll what you got, right? Let's see what happens when he rolls against, what does he weigh? I think, let's see, 41 to 50. So I'm not going to be on here long. It's 5:30 now, probably 45 minutes at the most is what I'll be on tonight. I know I say that all the time and it ends up being 2 or 3 hours, but I really got to get back to packing up cars, getting boxes ready. Yeah, he's not gonna, he's close though. So the Fairmont getting close to the B-sides. You know, so of course, races and fun. Looking forward. I'm glad that tournament has started with the drag racing. Looking forward to that. I haven't arrived yet, I don't think. But, 65. So this guy's right on the cusp. So we'll leave him there. We'll put him right there for now. Definitely looking forward to that event. I've got to get some pro stock skirmish cars out. We've got quite a few things that I've got to get done, so I just kind of squeeze in some time here. Yeah, I've been reworking a couple of cars that I wish were fast. He's a swimmer. Oh, he's a fishy fish. And he'll just look good on the shelf. Yeah. He'll just, you know, stay on top of the airport rescue. And that's just where that will stay. Next up, batch number 3 mystery models, or I think it's actually batch number 1 for 2025. It's the Porsche. I don't know how I found this. Came upon an unopened box and thought, well, maybe it's in there. And all 3 of them were, so pretty cool. But if it ain't fast, it's going to find a new home. It's going to go to somebody I know will appreciate it. Yep, he happened to win the last stock race. Well, the last modified race. Part of a prize pack. So there he'll sit. Here is, this one I'll keep and I'll probably modify because he's got a cool paint job. And I think he's under 30. And he's slow as dust. It's a shame too. Nice cars. Yeah, 30.4. So he'll at least get a crack at the gate. This guy here, I don't think he'll have anything for him. Yeah. So that does it for that. He'll go in the chop shop. He'll go in the chop shop. And of course the Morris Mini is the third car. Probably the best roller out of all of them. 213, not impressive. Pretty sad actually. Pretty cool car. But again, he will probably go, or he'll be more appreciated somewhere else. 2124, I don't know. Just put him down. So this is a car I found in one of my boxes, Matchbox, and I do believe this is a BMW. I love my BMW. So the 56 gram, we'll see if this BMW is going to be loved back. Nope. I would love to get $3.29 out of him. Yep. And yeah, what a waste. He might be a mod. There's a BMW tournament coming or whatever. If I decide to tournament or drag issue, I don't know. Sits pretty high, I don't know. So backwards he'll go. Jada. Junk. But would make a cool mod. So, sure is quiet though. But unfortunately, not fast. So away he'll be. Let's get into, well, let's see what my Jaguar did. He did not make the trip to Hot Rod Customs. So let's see what he's doing today. Let's see if I'm gonna kick myself. Nope. Imagine that. Imagine that. Huh. Imagine that. Okay, I have been working on the Mile High Gate. It doesn't, it's not as big of a pain as it once was, but I still want a new one. 2055, not fast enough. Definitely glad I sent the Lotus that I sent to that race. Yeah, 20580. Not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. So I made the right decision there. Let's check out a couple. Got from Chase Family Racing. Sent me this as part of the prize pack from the Ultra Hot Gold Hot One tournament. And working some of these old cars will leave debris on my track. $2076. Well, He is such a cool car. Monte Carlo. He is cool. $2,065. It's not too awful bad, but again, I don't think he's gonna do much. No, not in the 51 to 61. Let's just see what that gatekeeper looks like. It's this guy. I don't think he'll get in, but we're going to see. Oh man, he does get in. Look at him go. Hey now. All right. Monte Carlo, look at him go. Take it. We'll take it. Oh, 65 to 6. We'll run them one more time. Definitely going to need some consistency. $64 and 5. He's going to get him. Look at him go. Man, we'll let him in with that. And this is, well, this is retirement for this one. He's been reworked a couple times and he's out. We'll leave him hang around for a minute, but let's see. Next on the list is Isaiah's race team. Matchbox El Camino. See if we can get past that. Hot Wheels versus Matchbox right here. Matchbox 62 to 3. $62 to 3. Matchbox with the advantage. This car does not do too bad for the wheelbase and the fat tires on the back. I gotta give it to him. Wow, 64 and 72. Wow. 64 and greater than 8. What's up, Keith? 64 and greater than 8. Monte Carlo. Very interesting. 59. There it is. So, gatekeeper, but nevertheless, it'll be cool. We'll probably give that red line another shot before we send him to the archives. Next car I got up here, the Red Pill Chrysler 300 from the Fantastic New Year's race, 31 to 60. Let's give him a run. 2093 isn't going to get him anywhere, I don't think. Let's see what he does against the Matchbox Mustang. Matchbox versus Hot Wheels, becoming a common theme here this week. Let's see what happens. Matchbox putting him out. 86 and greater than 5. So it looks like he'll go to the chop shop as well. That's awesome, Larry. For your first modified car. Let's see. Try a Tesla. What's up, Brian? Yeah, that Matchbox is nice. That Mustang is sweet. And he'll put them away here. And we'll readjust the towel here. So, this guy will turn backwards, and I believe that's a 31 to 40 weight class. We'll see what he does. I think this Camaro's got enough to get into the regular ranks. We're gonna find out. 77 to 80. Maybe not. Let's roll him against the gatekeeper over here, which is sketched Superman. I believe this is my second sketched Superman. I may be wrong about that. Maybe he was my first. Don't know. Don't think so. Camaro, though, tell you what. Look at this guy. Out of nowhere. 72 to 77. High Roller 2 is a good one to start. That'd be good. I'd like to see that. 72 and greater than 5. I always like to see new builders. Yeah, 72 and greater than 5. Superman down. 71 and greater than 5, so he won't get in to the regular ranks, but he might get high up in the B-sides. Governor. There's my other Superman. So, this guy holding it down. Let's see what the governor does. Number 1 in the B-sides. 69 to 76. Looks like we might need to give the governor a shot back at Superman over there. Yeah, buddy. Looking forward to that. I was just saying how we're going to incorporate the towel, anything over 40 grams. I got it down there anyway. I wouldn't limit yourself to tungsten. I have steel plates, I have lead, I have all kinds of things I use for weight. So don't let just tungsten be your go-to, because McOlson's gatekeeper race. Oh yeah, 73 to 78. Looks like both these sketch Supermans are going to be in the B-sides. Interesting. 73 and greater than 5, huh? Yeah. Tungsten you definitely want to use in the rear. Yep. Tungsten has more mass per square. So the governor's going to take Superman's spot. Interesting. So Superman, we got us a race here for the 2 soups, which means he'll be there. And let me make sure I got these guys marked. Yep, he's number 1. So we'll mark this joker number 2. Yep. Okay. Now, make sure you don't mark the bottom of these. You don't want that ink getting into those axles. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just, you know, putting out some safety precautions. All right. How about that? Number 1 versus number 2. Number 1 in lane 2. And number 2 gets it in lane number 1. And then we'll put lane number 1 and Superman number 1 in lane number 1. And 2 that just got 1 in lane number 2. Sketch Superman for number 1 in the B-sides. But he's actually number 2. So number 2 is number 1 in the B-sides. And you're invited to go figure that out. So we'll put number 1 against that Camaro. And we'll roll from there and see what happens, you know. So number 2 is number 1. Yeah, that is correct. Let's see. That guy, where did I put? Oh, there he goes. Okay. I don't know. Make yourself a checklist when you build. Look at the Camaro. He's going to get in at number 2 in the B-sides, which is going to knock out my Mustang. 79 and greater than 1. Let's see. $78 and 2, so he didn't. So the number 1 Sketch Superman is second in the B-sides. Let's see. So if you got a top 24, maybe this should be good. Yeah, you want to make sure your wheels aren't bumblebees. The cardinal rule of thumb is you want to find a car that's already fast, make it faster. Camaro driving around him on the back end. Get that. Yep. Let's see. Camaro getting him, huh? Which means I think he'll be number 3. Not bad. Shout out to Craigster Sr. for sending me that one. And he got him. No, he didn't. Oh, my Lanta. No, he didn't get him. He didn't get him. Look at that towel, works beautifully. Beautiful. We're all about safety here at Mile High. Don't want your cars to be in jeopardy. Yeah. Yeah. Cobra. King Cobra. King Cobra. Yes, sir. 79 and a 10 thousandths feet. I've got a killer idea for the permanent setup in the next location. I don't know. That's not the case in some places. Look at those wheels. That's a first place car on an 8th mile track. And that is a 16th place car on an 8th mile track. So that's not always translating. King Cobra showing why he's up there. So, these are good cars. I have a few of these. Some of them will be in return packs from Fantastic. They can be good runners. Mustang versus Camaro. 74 and greater than 9. Can the Camaro finally place? We'll find out. 74 and greater than 5, huh? Yep. Keep an eye on the time. Got a little bit of time, but not much. 80 and 81, so Camaro is going to find himself 5th overall in the B-sides. And just for fun, we'll roll this guy against the Mustang and see if he can pull out ahead. Mustang, 76 to 8. If you see this yellow blister China release, pick him up. He's a good runner. $76 and greater than 2 is what the pickup will need. Not happening. So, everybody's in their right spot. So, the Joker will be our gatekeeper. I'm sure he might be a little faster now. Jaguar. Taking a look at some cars that could possibly run. For Hot Wheels versus Matchbox, for Stock Nationals. You know, we keep testing and rolling, and you know the deal. Let's move on to our next vehicle. We got some rather faster cars from racing in the pass lane. The Bavarian Nissan Skyline. This thing was a rocket. And let's see what he's running today. We're going to wait on him. I believe he's in the 51 to 61. 2066, not bad. Hey, what's up, Grandma's Boy Racing? How is you and Stella tonight? So 55.6, he'll be in the 51 to 61 weight class. First, we'll see if he can get past the dastardly Datsun. I doubt it, but you never know. This Datsun's as bipolar as my Fairmonts. And there's why. 61 to 81. And that's not You gotta make sure these axles, these Datsuns are squirrely. So, 61 and a 20,000 speeds. We'll straighten him out real quick. And he should be rolling about a 2055 if he's rolling good. What's up, Sean from Steel City Mafia Racing? How are you, sir? 2050. That's why he is where he's at. He's rolling a 2061. Pretty consistent. He'll remain my gatekeeper to the 51 to 61. Nice. Very cool. So 51 to 61. Well, I'm doing good. Just going to roll a few before we start packing up a few. Gatekeeper, he just got in this broadcast. So let's see if he stays in. I doubt it. I think this one's going to take... Oh, close race, 64 to 5. That surprises me. That surprises me. But $64 to 5, huh? You just never know. It's getting tougher to find speed for me. Wow. So 65 and greater than 2. And I didn't think this Skyline would have a hard time against this Monte Carlo, but he's struggling. Monte Carlo is a hot ones. 62 to 4. So the Monte Carlo is going to fall out of the gatekeeper's spot. Yeah, is it a plastic tire? So these guys will be there. Let's roll him against the next guy, which is this guy. Matchbox. Next car is a lightning rod. Yeah, 61 to 2. Fast and Furious Charger, which put down some pretty good speed. I'm expecting him to be in the top 5. So, 61 and greater than 1. 60 and greater than 3, so he'll best the El Camino, which will fall into the gatekeeper spot, which will bring up Bob Cutlass from Pixar. Skyline. I never get disappointed to see a Skyline get into the ranks, whether B-sides or the A-list. Either way, it's good for me. Skyline, 62 to 6. Bob Cutlass. 69 Dodge Dart. Charger RT. Oh, 69 Charger. Nice. 62 and greater than 4. $64 and 7. So, looks like the El Camino will be racing against Bob Cutlass. Here's another gold Hot Ones that I find odd to be. It's the Monza, Chevy Monza. He's got those big wheels, but man, he's a roller. He's in this bunch for a reason. He just likes to go. But that Nissan likes to go faster. 61 and greater than 5. Be the time for the Bavarian Skyline. So 61 greater than 5. Mick Olson, how you doing, buddy? You have been busy driving. Stargate's a lot better. 63, so won't be a 61. Mick Olson's been a busy gatekeeper driver. Nice. Yep, it's rolling good. Next one up is the Cobra. All right. And he's getting faster. That's what we want to see. It's been a minute, so I'm expecting this car to at least top out at probably 205.5 eventually, hopefully. 205.9 and greater than 6. So that's good. You'll get him again on the outside. Decent. And here we go, Huffman Stalker. If you don't have this in your arsenal, go ahead and pick you a couple up. Some of them can be really fast. Some of them can be really fast. 59 to 60. Let's go. I'll redirect this here. Okay. 59 by the Skyline. Fast and Furious rolling. Okay. 57 is the stopper. The Huffman stopper. So 36th overall for the Bavarian Skyline. Glad to have him in the bunch for sure. Let's take a look at another car. Here we go. I just said this one was going to be next, and so it is. Charger Fast and Furious 3-pack, 51 to 61 weight class. Mick Olson's favorite race coming up. Gatekeeper. Although, he better roll faster than that if he wants to beat the Datsun. Datsun just rolled a 50. Color changer. Color changing, yeah. They have nickel plated axles. Those are always worth checking out. As long as they got a good wheelbase and a longer wheelbase, you know. 54 to 6. I like it. Can the Charger get into the actual rankings? Would be nice. Let's see, 54. What's up, Max Thunder? Yeah, it's been a while. How's it going? Charger is going to boot out the dastardly Datsun. And we'll have ourselves another Gatekeeper race, 51 to 60. So we'll put him right there for now. Got a bunch in the B-sides to roll. Probably going to be a lunchtime laps video in the future, the near future. Okay. Let's see what he does against this guy. race, 56-7. Even if he's a gatekeeper, I don't mind. Sure is a lot better looking than that dumb Datsun. I mean, that fine automobile, yeah. Let's see, Charger. Mopar. And 52-9 puts that to rest. Yeah, the gray one, he's a tough one to come across. Thank you, sir. It's rolling good. It's rolling good. Oh, let's see. Come across this guy. '51-61 weight class, Mach 1 Mustang from the Gold Hot One series, 2011. Yeah, you gotta hunt the toy shows and the antique stores and garage sales. You never know where one will turn up. Usually on eBay. 2073 isn't gonna cut it, so he'll be a piece solder. What else we got over here? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but he was, Take a look at a couple of Back to the Basics. It's the new Honda Civic EF and the new funny car, which unfortunately the results of his speed is not funny. It's not fast. So, he's got the moon eyes. He'll escape the box and go to my moon eye collection, and he will escape the box because, well, it's a Honda Civic. And I got a soft spot for the EFs, 1990. Not too bad. Found this on the pegs the other day. Couldn't believe it. Like, what are you doing out there? So we'll just, get them. 2101 is a blah, blah, blah. No bueno. This red Tesla. Yep. We roll them. We got a Back to the Basics series re-roll. I got a bunch lined up and ready. 2095. So, he'll hang around for a minute. He will be marked number 3. Number 2 and 3 of the EV Silverados. One courtesy of Blue Line Racing, the other courtesy of my local Walmart. 2092. Apparently there are elite ones out there. Dale's found one. I plan on finding one. Yep. They got good wheels. 2091. The Blue Line Edition pulling out ahead. We'll hang on to those two for a moment. Okay. So actually, put that one there, that one there, that one right here, right here. 2 Real Riders. Yep, I still roll Real Riders. That one may be going back. 2197 is a good time. Yep. Yeah, some of the EVs can be quick. $2,194. So not bad. Both of these will audition for the Real Rider ranks. Let's see. Real Rider. Johnny Lightning. Van. A basics rank. What's up, Craigster Senior? I thought about maybe doing a basics rank. I don't know. I may do a basics build up tournament.
Okay.
And then
Okay. All right. We'll see what can happen. I'll call you back.
And then we'll see what happens. You know, we'll have so many races, and then maybe put 16 of them, get 16 of them lined out like I did last time, and then put them in a bracket. I might do that. I don't know if I'll make an actual rank for them though.
David, is it at all possible for you to pick up Isaiah?
Sure.
You can use my car if you don't mind the headlight.
Where's he at?
Civic Center. He's at the gym.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Okay.
I'll be a couple more minutes here, and then I'll go get him.
Okay. Well, you have to contact him too. I don't like what Selena and Isaiah did.
Yeah, well, I don't like a lot of things they do, but
I know, but that's just not acceptable. You don't. You make sure you have your rides before you go.
I agree. Planning is a very big deal. So the Mercedes is going to get him. So this will be my new gatekeeper. Yeah, I'll give me a few minutes. I'll go get him. So, oh yeah, I specialize in bracket racing. This is what we prep for. If you missed the last mail-in race at Max Thunder, check out the fantastic New Year's race that was on redlinederby.com. And you can join in the fun by sending in your entry. 2197. Heard the hammer. Down Boomershine. 2191. We'll get him past the van. Glad I got another one of these I can build. This one came from 131 Racing. I thought he was a plastic tire, but he was not. But turns out he's a pretty fast rubber tire. Not many Johnny Lightning rubber tires have speed, but this one does. 2176 and greater than a 9,000 speed. He's my favorite real rider. Why? Because he is a Johnny Lightning. And if you know me, if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know that Johnny Lightning is my favorite diecast to roll. So, number one in your 55 to 62 rank. Nice. Yep. I need, oh, it's a tough chase because that was the first one I've got, and he was a Dudley Doolittle. So we'll keep trying though. I'll find one at Timber Dan probably in April. So next on the list. He is a bomb. So let's see, to Grandma's Boy Racing. This will be our first entry into, ooh, I just figured out where my trophy's going. So this will be the first car into the Back to the Basics series. And we will build up 16 cars to make up a half a bracket. And be looking out for those. They'll come in the form of shorts. They'll come in the form of Decide Your Rides. So that'll be an ongoing series, back to the basics. Timber Dan Toy Show will be here April 5th at the Blue Arena here in Loveland. Dial-ins. I don't understand. What is a dial-in? No, and those Mustangs are not cheap, which makes me mad that it isn't fast. Yeah. I'm going to roll one more, and then I got to go get the lad. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going to run this red pill Kenner fast one because he's cool. 31 to 60, or 31 to 40 weight class. 2091, come on. Come on. Such cool cars. Such cool cars. 2083, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. The Joker High Roller is the gatekeeper. 2083 isn't going to get you into the regular rank, but it should get you into the B-sides, which is cool. I'm always looking for more Kenner fast ones. I love those castings. Yeah, let's go. 87 to 9. Okay. Fluff up the towel here. Timber Dan is a toy show. Toy and antique show. It's not restricted to just toys. Yeah, they are cool. They are cool. Kenner Fast Ones. Funny car. Piston Pusher. Getting himself into the B-sides ranking. Knocking out the Joker. And he'll be saved from the box because of his wheels. And if the host calls for black wheels only, well, they'll receive a little sanding and we'll make them black. What do you think about that? Now we get to see this Matchbox. So I learned that there are 5 different variations of this, and oh boy, how cool it is to hear from the veterans who paved the way for racers like me. I dig it. I appreciate it. All the help I can get. As far as I'm concerned, because of other racers in this community, has definitely helped form and shape Elevation Diecast Racing. I take bits and pieces from all the racers, really, and I just appreciate the knowledge they have and just the love for the hobby. They have, they definitely know what's fast. Oh, Piston Pusher, not able to get past this Corvette, but can he get past this one? Mustang, and then maybe the Piston Pusher can beat the Mustang, and so on. I have hopes for Elevation Diecast Racing growing, expanding, and maybe multiplying. 84 and a 10,000 speed. And this will be the final race when this is decided. 2084. Yeah, the Mustang will get him. So, yeah. We might be back on later. I don't know. I don't think so. I really have to... pack up some cars. So, I just wanted to get on here and run a few. And so, You can see what we got in the queue. Lots of cars to roll. So if you decide like your cars are performing well on your track and you wanna try your hat at Elevation, lightning will strike twice. April 12th. And you can send in your Johnny Lightning entries. You can send in your entries for Matchbox versus Hot Wheels and flip strip, low country diecast on the way to Elevation to test out some of his cars. So be on the lookout for that from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing. Man, if your car isn't fast, well, at least it'll look good on the shelf. See ya.